joint international fleet review that has been hosted by Japan after nearly 20 years. Kishida thinks this will play a vital role in strengthening Japan's military capabilities. Here's more.
Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida visited the aircraft carrier USS Ronald Reagan for an international fleet review that has been hosted by Japan after 20 years. The International Naval saw the participation of 18 warships from 12 countries, including the United States, Australia, Canada, India, New Zealand, Singapore and South Korea. Meanwhile, the United States and France also sent warplanes. Kishida met US Ambassador to Japan, Reagan on the USS Ronald Reagan. The ambassador emphasized on building the strategic relations with Japan.
We just finished an exercise with ROK. In a few days, we're going to start probably one of the largest exercises here with the Japan forces, and there's nothing that can ever replace preparation because it has its own level of deterrence. And we're making that trilateral and bilateral exercises regular, routine, responsible, and it's resolute. And they've all taken notice.
While stressing upon the importance of America's allies in the region, including Japan, Reagan targeted China.
One of the things that I would say here is what upsets China the most is we have allies, we have friends. They're expansive and extensive, and they do not. And that's why every time that we do things in a either bilateral capacity, trilateral capacity, or any other type of exercises that also brings in others, that puts China on their back heels because they realize the one thing they do not have is the one thing America has in abundance, and we work at it extensively.
Notably, South Korea joined for the first time in 7 years, whereas China did not take part in the review, but it is expected to participate in the 2-day Western Pacific Naval Symposium. Kishida in his message delivered how important it is for Japan to reinforce its military capability within 5 years.
東シナ海や南シナ海を含め、我が国を取り巻く安全保障環境は急速に厳しさを増しています。
At the same time, the minister stressed upon the need for forces to get prepared for provocations and threats to peace and stability.
国民を守り、地域の平和と安定を確保するためには、対立を求めず、対話による安定した国際秩序の構築を追求することが基本です。しかし、それと同時に、ルールを守らず、他国の平和と安全を武力の行使や、武力による威嚇によって踏みにじるものが現れる事態に備えなければなりません。
Fumio Kishida asserted that there is no time to wait.
国民を守るために何が必要か、あらゆる選択肢を排除せず、現実的な検討を加速しています。その中でも、周りを海に囲まれた我が国にとって海上防衛力は我が国の戦略環境を大きく左右するものです。艦艇の造成、ミサイル対処能力の強化、隊員の処遇改善を含め、その強化は待ったなしです。
Kishida's government is currently working on a revision to its national security strategy and mid to long-term defense policies, and even considering allowing the use of preemptive strike capability in a major shift to Japan's self-defense only post-war principle. However, critics say allowing preemptive strike capability could violate Japan's pacifist constitution. With plans to double its military budget in the next 5 to 10 years to about 2% of its GDP, Japan has steadily stepped up its international defense role and military spending over the past decade. Agency report for Republic TV.
And coming up after a very short break, 19 soldiers returned to Russia held on Int'l after Russia-Ukraine prisoner swap.